Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of the Set List of Life with the current bandmates of Dolly for Sue. Tonight we have with us Aaron on guitar.
Hello, hello.
Kirsten on the keyboard.
Hello.
And I'm Leslie, your vocalist. Tonight's song, I guess we'll go with Lady Marmalade.
Excellent.
We'll go with the original version. Isn't that Patti LaBelle?
Is it?
Is it Patti LaBelle?
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. The second
I think it is.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Okay.
If it's not, I'm sorry.
All right.
But
it sounds it's the right era.
I'm going to say it with confidence. It was Patti LaBelle.
It was. Okay. I believe you. Because you said it with so much confidence.
Right?
Right?
Okay.
It's very,
So that's all you need.
I'm in.
Yeah, no.
All right. And why, pray?
Well, because there's some French in there. And I did go abroad last week, and
Did you go to France?
I did.
Okay. I forgot you were going to France.
Two of the countries I went to spoke French. Well, I went to London.
Yeah.
And I went to Paris, and then I went to Belgium, and in Belgium, we went to a couple different places. But I didn't realize, I knew they spoke French in Belgium, but they have two native languages.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's Flemish and French. But
okay.
of course.
And there's probably like maybe a blend at some regions.
I think, hey, the guy's doing the lawn at
my
10
neighbor
o'clock at night.
My next door neighbor is mowing the lawn.
I'm like, what is that humming sound?
He's mowing in the dark.
He's mowing in the dark. Hopefully it won't. There's not too much lawn on this side, so.
Not a bad album name.
Yeah.
Mowing in the Dark.
Mowing in the Dark.
Mowing in the dark.
It's not a bad album name.
It's not bad.
We'll have to think of some songs.
Right.
It's strange because there is always somebody mowing in the dark.
Right?
It seems really dangerous. I'm against it.
There has been so many times when I've been in my house and it's 9 o'clock at night, and I go outside and I'm like, there's somebody mowing their lawn. At 9 o'clock at night.
Dude, let me help you out.
And then of course, it's got to be like a bad haircut because you can't see.
You can't see. Right. I wonder if you're missing
you're leaving
a strip.
tufts up in the middle. Oh, nothing irritates me more than a nice mowed lawn and just a tuft that someone missed.
Right. Yeah. It's the dark mowers.
Pet peeve.
Yeah.
Grass tufts where they don't belong.
Yeah. Well.
But yes,
what happens when you mow your lawn at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, so listeners, if you hear some strange buzzing in the background, it's
my next door neighbor
mowing in the dark.
It's the next album.
I like it. I do.
Okay,
yeah. So a good trip.
So it was a great trip.
Tell us.
It was one of those trips where there was no agenda. We just got up every day and was like, let's go this
you've
direction.
Been there before too.
I've been to some of the places before, not all of them.
You had talked about how you wanted to see a show. Did you end up going to see a show?
Did okay. No, we did not. And actually, it was a good thing because the only day that the show was available that we could go to was the day we arrived. And at that point, you've already been up for 24 hours.
Yeah, you don't
and
care.
And so if I had sat down in a theater at 7:30, I probably wouldn't have made it through the whole thing. So we did not see a show, but it turned out to be just fine.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. So where did you hang out in London?
We went to the Queen's Pub. Shout out to the Queen's Pub. We always go to the Queen's Pub.
Oh.
It's just a local neighborhood pub.
Did you have fish and chips?
We had fish and chips.
I love fish and chips.
Yeah. And Queen's has great food. Although it turns out they were having a wake.
Oh.
So we didn't realize this. I mean, it wasn't closed. It was open to the public, but everybody else there was there for the wake except for the three of us.
How did you know Jeremy?
So that was interesting.
Right.
And there must have been something to do with hats because everybody at the wake had on a hat of sorts.
Maybe they just do that.
Well, some of the hats were different, like
the fascinators, or
there was one woman had a red beret, predictable, right?
Okay,
that's not an unusual hat.
No,
but then someone had on the Union Civil War cap. Kind of crunchy, what I'm talking about? What has a baseball cap front rim and it kind of crunches forward like a crushed can.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, someone had one of those on. I don't even know where you get that.
United States.
It didn't have any No, it didn't have like an insignia. It was just like the blue
Oh, yeah. Okay.
hat. And then someone had on one of those, who sings Happy? Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell Williams.
Someone had on one of those Pharrell Williams
yeah.
hats. You know what I'm talking
Right,
about?
yeah.
It's like got a round rim and it's kind of like someone took a cowboy hat and stretched it upwards.
Did everybody have a hat?
Well, not everybody had a hat, but if they didn't have a hat, they were wearing very interesting clothing.
Well, maybe it was a tribute to the
So I'm
deceased.
thinking.
Yeah, like he really loved hats and
But it was very like everybody there was dressed, not like dressed to the nines as in dressed up, but like
dressed to be there.
Yes.
Well, that's awesome.
Except for the three of us.
If something happens to me, I expect you all to dress up.
I think we will.
Okay.
What would you like us to wear?
Well, Leslie, you can wear your pickleball outfit.
Oh, well, I'm always wearing a pickleball, so you'll be in luck.
Yeah. Aaron, you can wear like a cool guitar t-shirt.
Again?
I don't know what Christine's going to wear. Christine's going to wear running gear.
Okay.
Yeah. I want you to come as yourselves.
Come as ourselves. Yeah. So we're not coming dressed in black. Everybody else will be dressed in black, and the three of us we'll be wearing casual loungewear.
It's going to become as your favorite hobby.
Not even our Dolly for Sue t-shirts.
Oh yeah, mine probably doesn't fit you. I would like to be buried in that.
Yeah, I don't think mine fits anymore. That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago, and it was
shrink. It was a small shirt to start with, and
no, actually, no. I'm buried in the tree, so I'm not going to do that.
Oh, that's right. You're going to be pressed into it, pressed into the tree pod.
I'll be. They can suck me into my dollar for Sue shirt before you stick me in the tree pod.
We'll wrap the bottom. We'll wrap the roots in your Dolly for Sue t-shirt.
Okay,
it can be the organic matter.
Yes, perfect.
Although it's probably polyester. I don't know.
I don't know what it was. It shrunk a lot. I think it's cotton.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure mine is cotton.
Fair.
It's quite small.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We were smaller then, Kirsten.
We're smaller. We've known each other for a while. Yes.
Yeah, that was when we were young.
We were just young things I had a baby. So did you. I had a baby before you did. And Aaron had, Aaron, we knew Aaron
hadn't even had babies yet.
Yeah.
What?
It's craziness. Yeah.
Yes.
The circle of life. It just,
Yes.
Anyway.
So we basically just, we walked all over London. Like every day our steps were insane.
There's so much to see and do there.
I could wander.
Me too. It's so beautiful.
And we had beautiful weather. It was 70 and sunny every day, everywhere we went. It was gorgeous.
Awesome.
So we just wandered around each city. And so that was lovely.
Sounds fun.
The only thing that wasn't great, and I don't mean, well, it wasn't great for me. So I have been to London a few times, and every time we go, there's the Borough market. That's a famous market where they have food stalls.
Oh, I think I've been there. I don't recall the name, but last time we were there, we went to a market.
It's huge, it's
huge with a bunch of food stalls. It was a cool part of the city that I hadn't been to before.
Well, right. So the Borough market is,
I think that was it,
south of the Thames, and there's not much else down there except for the Tate Museum. And it's a modern Tate, Tate.
Oh, they said Tate.
Not the Tate Museum. That would have been awesome.
I was like, you went to the Tape Museum?
I would have enjoyed that immensely.
We have Scotch tape.
I love
masking tape.
Masking tape.
I love adhesives, mastics, all of them.
We have duct tape.
Well, she does have a thing for adhesives.
I do have a thing for adhesives. I mean, not to smell them.
Right.
I'm just saying.
You like to attach things.
I do like to attach things. Tape Museum would have been lovely. No, we went to the Tate.
Okay, explain the
two
Tate.
T's. Well, it's a modern museum, and
I think I've heard of it. Yeah.
And I thought I had never been. I'd walked past it many times, and I was like, you know what?
Let's go in.
Let's go in.
So, and
big mistake.
Why? What was bad?
Okay, first of all, it took us a while to actually find the rooms where they had
the stuff.
The stuff.
Right.
It was a very modern museum, and
Was it
kind
cool?
of it was cool. Like the space was cool.
Yeah.
But once you were in, you had no real direction.
There was no direction.
Like, where do I go to
sign.
find the stuff?
Right. And then like you would take
usually they kind of tell you where
it
things
wasn't,
are.
So that like was a little frustrating. And then we finally found at least one exhibit. And it was a performance art exhibit.
Oh, yeah?
That
Live?
was like, well, no, most of it was recorded.
Oh, okay.
Well, first you walked into the first room and there were these giant cocoon-like sacks, like 7-foot cocoons hanging on the wall with puppet-like fox heads or like animalistic heads.
Interesting.
Hanging on the wall. And I was like,
did you take photos?
No, you can't take photos.
Oh, shoot. So you just have to describe it. Okay.
And then, so it was a series of things like that. Just very...
like avant-garde?
I'm not poo-pooing the art. it wasn't for me.
Right.
So, but then that was the first room, and it had sculpture like that was very, very avant-garde. But then you get to the room of the performance art, and it was very strange.
Oh yeah.
The one
like how?
The one that I watched that held my attention for the longest was a guy who he was standing in an empty room. All he had was a pillow on the floor in front of him and a chair. And he put his head on the pillow and tried to do a handstand in the chair, with the chair, but it wasn't strapped to him. He was trying to do it
like balancing
just freestyle.
Oh, sounds dangerous.
Okay, but
that was and that was supposed to be meaningful. Like maybe you were supposed to.
I don't know. Yeah. So again, I don't mean to poo-poo someone's art. I'm sure it's something that I just don't understand. But
right, but
basically,
you didn't understand.
We were just grateful it was free.
Right. You're like, maybe you won't go back. Yeah.
I not high on my list of things to revisit, but perhaps I just missed. It's very possible. It just went over my head.
And it's huge. So maybe you didn't see.
I didn't see a lot. No. And we walked through.
Well,
and
my family would have lasted like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. But Chris was like, no.
Yes.
And
my kids were like that. My husband and kids were like that in the Louvre. Like after we saw the Mona Lisa, they were like,
here.
We're going downstairs. And okay,
great.
All right. I'm like, I'll just have to come back by myself.
Sure.
Anyway, but I was like, could you just humor me for an hour? But no, that was, they saw the Mona Lisa and we're like, okay, we're done.
Yeah.
And at that point I didn't want them. I'm like, go, I don't.
Yeah. I really don't want you around.
You're ruining it for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
I like to go to museums by myself so I can, or with someone else that cared. Like I went to the Van Gogh Museum with my girlfriend and we both were like super into it. And
right.
Like, but I don't want to be rushed.
No, I hear you. Well, the only other museum we did on the whole trip, we stayed right, like literally across the street from the Louvre, but we didn't go in. Ava and Chris had already been. And I was like, you know what? It's okay.
Yeah, and it's so big.
It's so big. I was like, we don't have that much time.
Right.
I don't, it's fine. We don't need to go.
You either go or you don't.
Right.
You don't just pop in.
Exactly.
Unless you just want to see the Mona Lisa and leave.
And then leave. Right.
Yeah.
So, but we did, in Paris, we did go to the Rodin Museum.
Oh, I haven't done that.
Which was actually really good. It's very small, but I had no idea how prolific an artist he was. Like,
oh, wow.
Painting and sculpting, and they showed like how he went about making sculptures. And I didn't realize that like once he became famous, he had people do all the work.
Oh,
like,
he did.
You know
like,
what I
he
mean?
was
Like
he was like the mastermind. And,
yeah. But he had other
interesting.
people do the work, and he was like, it was unbelievable how many things he churned out in his lifetime. It was kind of crazy.
Fascinating. Like if you like Da Vinci and like all those guys, like were, so I mean,
it was very good
for any time, but especially back then, what they created.
Exactly. So that was kind of cool. And Paris was lovely. the food was phenomenal.
What was the best thing you ate?
I had two things that were just beyond. Well, the one night we went out for steak frite.
Oh, yum.
And they pour some kind of green butter sauce on your steak. It's just
some delicious thing.
Beyond, like, I could drink it.
Like
it
just
was
licking
so
the plate. Yeah.
I'm not even sure the steak was like a great steak.
Right, but the
damn,
sauce.
with that sauce on it.
They know their sauces.
They do know
Those sauces are.
So that was a delicious meal. And then we found just a neighborhood bistro, not an Instagram one.
Right, just a little place on the corner.
Just walking around, just found a little corner place. Chez Ferdinand.
Oh yeah, and what'd you eat there?
And I had their famous dish was, as I said on their own menu, was the beef bourguignon, and that was delicious.
That
was
sounds
really
delicious.
good.
Oh yeah.
The food was just. The whole meal was just, we had escargot. It was just.
I was going to ask if you like escargot.
I do.
I love it.
It's delicious. Again, it's all about the sauce.
Yes, it's because it's in that garlic butter. Oh my God. Yeah.
Have you had it?
It's so good.
No, Aaron's no.
I don't know what the texture is like. Like, what would you say?
It's like lobster.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess
something.
So. But it tastes. But they put in this really yummy garlic butter, and
it's just garlic butter. That's all you taste. It doesn't. Yeah. The snail itself doesn't taste like much. It's just
It's yummy. We made it for Christmas once.
Oh, nice.
Years ago, you can buy the shells to stuff on Amazon because Kevin and I went to a French restaurant, like in maybe Herndon or something, and they had escargot, and he was asking me, he's like, "Where do you get your escargot?" Like. And they said, "Oh, it's canned." And we were like, "What?" And so we looked it up and we ordered on Amazon the canned escargot, and then you just put it in garlic butter and then you stuff it in the little shells.
I had no idea.
Yeah, and you can make it at home. And then you just get some crusty bread. And it was actually really good. We did that, 1 year. The year after we found out that we made it like on Christmas Eve, and it was yummy.
Oh.
Yeah. And then
we knew?
And then we never did it again because we forgot. I know you can make your own canned escargot, and it's totally worth it.
It doesn't sound as good.
No, it doesn't
when you talk about it that way. But
you get a little canned snail, and you stuff it in a shell. It's so good.
Not as appetizing, but I'll live in the fantasy world.
You saute it. You just saute it.
So, but that was, so that was lovely. But again, we just kind of wandered around. Like we didn't have an agenda. We saw stuff,
best.
but
but you're just kind of experiencing it.
Yeah. And then
relaxing. That's so nice.
The one place I hadn't been was Belgium, which was bad. I have to say.
So what'd you think of it? Because I've only I've train tracked through it, but
Okay. Well, first of all, I do, now that you mentioned the train, love traveling on European trains.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
It's the best.
That's why it was number one on her list.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Because it's the best. So easy.
It was smooth.
Public transportation.
And clean.
Mm-hmm. Smooth. You get good views.
It was lovely. And you get there fast.
You get there fast. You can have, you can sleep. You can have a drink, whatever.
It was lovely.
It's the best, isn't it? And it's cheap.
Yes.
And it's timely. They everything's to a T.
And it runs all day long.
And I mean, I was expecting the Eurostar to be like that because that's the fancy one that you take between. But like just the
regional
regular,
trains. They're great.
Regional trains. It's not like Amtrak where you're like ka-choom, 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 and it's
they're so they're
just
easy,
jarring
smooth.
and dirty. It smells like pee.
I've never been on Amtrak.
Oh, Amtrak's no. I used to have to. I used to take that. Of course, when I. Of course, when I lived in Philadelphia, when I worked back in the day, the job I was working on was in DC. So I would take the train multiple times a week.
My baby.
And that was just insane. But like over there, the stations are beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And like here's the other thing, and maybe this was just Belgium, because we traveled by train a lot within Belgium because you could get places really quick.
Right. No,
but
I always
like
travel by
when
train.
you walk into the train station, there's no turnstile
No,
or
you
anything.
just walk in.
You just walk in. There's no, and you just get on the
You just
train.
get on the train. That's how you accidentally get on the wrong train.
Well, right.
Yeah,
We've heard.
Yeah, without
Now I
the
get it.
wrong
Now-
ticket because you just walk on.
You just walk on.
Nobody says, "Hey, dumbass! Like this train was was yesterday."
And as many-
so you don't know that until you're like in another city.
And as many trains as we took, we only got our ticket checked once. The rest of the time, it's really the honor system.
Yeah,
And I was
they
thinking
sometimes they come in and check, but
sometimes, but I mean
not always. But sometimes they're like whatever because people just
And there's like there's a first class and a second class, and people honestly go to the right areas.
Yes,
like
because
there's no
they're rule followers over there. They're not like us. They're not like you always read about like the Americans. They're always trying to trade seats. Like somebody paid for their seat, and they're like,
Right.
"Can I sit next to my girlfriend?"
No,
yeah, they
no.
don't do that. No,
No.
they're like they're rule followers. They're just like, "This is my seat, and this is where I'm going to sit."
In
Unless
The rest of the
you're on the
world is
wrong train on the
civilized?
wrong day.
Oh, absolutely. So that at one point, since there were three of us, Chris had to sit with a stranger, and he got up and he said, "Is anyone in this seat?" And she said, "No." And he said, "Do you mind if I sit here?" And she said, "Well, do you have a first class ticket?" And he said, "Yes." Like
yeah.
she was just making, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
she wasn't being rude or anything. She was like, "Well, if you have a first class ticket, sit yourself down."
Yeah,
Like,
right, right. It's like we're all following the rules.
Right.
Right. You can follow the rules
if
too.
you
Be
are
my
a rule
guest.
follower,
Be my guest.
help yourself. This is your seat.
Right. That's awesome. We
So
need more of that.
That was, it was lovely.
It's so easy.
so easy.
And you don't have to, when you're traveling, you can get from the Rome to Rio site that I like.
Yeah.
Because you can map out your train. You can go anywhere and you
Yeah.
don't need a car, which is nice.
So that was fascinating. Also, in Belgium, like I said, they speak French, they speak Flemish, but everybody speaks English.
Right.
Like the kid in the sandwich shop, I'm standing in line, and that we had gone to Bruges, which is a completely medieval city.
Oh, cool.
And like all the buildings, they're 1457, 16,
Yeah.
like 1600s was like the latest something was built.
We went to a city like that in Spain last time we were there, like a very medieval, like 1300s or 1400s.
And no modern buildings. It was all,
was it walled?
and no, it
No?
wasn't well,
Oh.
but it was gorgeous, and it had canals that went
cool.
through it was just a really neat
That
place.
is neat.
And-
Does anyone still live there, or is it just ruined?
yeah. No.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Well, that's what we were saying, because like also the scale of thing. Aaron's like,
Aaron's like, I don't know. Aaron's like,
In theory, yes.
Aaron likes the
when your
comfort
plumbing
Yes.
is on the wall. all
2,000
I'd
years
like-
old.
I'm in. I'll do
no.
it.
So they update
1,000
it.
years old.
They don't, but since they can't go through the walls with the plumbing, it's
Right.
just on the wall.
Yes.
And your electric is just on the wall. Like it's not
Oh, I would totally do that.
inside the wall like we have it.
Right.
Because
'Cause they're-
everything's so new, or we
Yeah,
don't.
'cause
It's
the wall is
drywall.
like-
Who
the
cares?
wall
Well,
is-
and that's the other part of it is you're out in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and drywall is not. I mean, again,
Who
I
would want
watch
to
these
drive while
shows.
you're? Oh, you do. Oh, yeah.
He
you
does,
Always
yeah.
watch this all.
The guy on the mountain.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's totally.
I
your
watch.
jam.
I watch a lot of these shows.
Yeah, I don't
and
watch that stuff. So
anything that's over in that part of the world, mostly you're dealing with stone, mud, and I mean drywall's not a thing.
It's not a
Right,
thing.
right.
You can't make a hole in the
But you
wall.
want a cool stone wall. I want to sleep in a bedroom with a stone wall. That sounds awesome.
Oh yeah, it was beautiful.
No,
But-
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So I'm standing in this line of the sandwich shop, and it's a definitely Bruges is definitely a tourist destination.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I mean,
Let's
and I'm
put that
standing,
on
and
the
this kid can't be 22, and he's speaking languages fluent. Everybody that walked up,
He could speak their language.
he
That's
could speak their
amazing.
language fluently, and I was just like, oh, what have I
Right.
done with my life?
Right.
But I mean, he was speaking.
Hablo español un poquito.
Well, I got to the point where like I couldn't function. I do try when
Yeah,
I'm in another
yeah.
country to speak the language. Now,
Even,
I don't
even if it's just please and thank you and
right,
hello.
right.
and,
I
you
don't
know,
speak
yeah,
French at
sure.
all, but the few words I knew. Right.
You don't need much.
Then, after a couple of days and a lot of fatty foods, and especially in Belgium, the beer, so good. Beer, chocolate, waffles.
I was going to say chocolate, right?
Fries.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's a lot of like Amsterdam. A lot like Netherlands, which is right next door.
Yes. So by the few days of that being your main food source, your brain's a little fuzzy, right?
Right. Yeah.
And so
you can't do any extra.
So we were laughing because when Chris or Ava walk into a store, they're like, boom, American. We know you're American.
Right.
I mean, well, Chris, of course, is in Penn State gear.
He's wearing Penn State football.
Right? I mean, joggers.
Yeah,
like he's clearly American, right?
Yeah, he's not even trying. He's not even trying.
And Ava does. She also looks all American. She's very, fresh faced, and she just looks American. Apparently, okay.
You were the sophisticated one of the group.
No. But whenever I went somewhere, someone spoke French to me, even if it wasn't.
I can see you
like the main language,
for French.
And I know no French, except for bonjour and bonsoir, and, whatever. And
comment allez-vous?
So the one night when we were in Brussels, we were sitting down to a dinner, and I got a Charley horse out of nowhere.
Oh, that's the worst.
And so I had to
scream?
Yeah, well, no, and we were eating outside, so I just kind of jumped up and I was like, I got to walk this off.
Right. Yeah.
And so I go walking down, and of course, all the streets there are these narrow, quaint streets, and they're just lined with cafes and restaurants. And it was it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. So
perfect.
All the guys are standing out front trying to lure you into the restaurant. And so I'm just walking by myself, and this guy who's trying to get me to come into the restaurant starts talking to me in French. But I have a Charley horse. And so not only
je m'excuse, monsieur. Me, not my leg,
and since words were just not coming to the frontal lobe, I was just gesturing, and I was like just making faces and hands and meanwhile, and then he was like, ha ha, like he was apparently I was saying something,
right.
I'm not sure what it was, but we had a full-on conversation.
Right.
No words.
Oh my gosh. It's amazing what you can
but you can get
communicate when you have to, though.
So that was interesting.
Oh my gosh.
But and they talk all about the French beauty products. Like you gotta go to the pharmacies and get all the because they sell over the counter what we can't get over.
They have all the good
prescription here, right?
Right, like the retinol and all that.
So, but then again, they talk about all these French beauty products, and then we were noticing that they weren't aging well. Some of the ladies that we saw.
I don't know if I want to use that French beauty product.
Do I need that cream? Because
I don't know.
If she's using the cream, I'm not sure. And then I was like, wait a minute, they think I'm an old French lady. What is it?
Right. Well, maybe those ladies, so I have these skincare products, and sometimes I'm like, I don't think they're that great. And then I'm like, well, what if I really look like I'm 90? And I'm actually really good.
This is as good as it gets, right?
Right.
Which could very possibly be.
Yes, I'm maybe I'm actually supposed to be a lot older, and I'm just delusional. It's very possible.
Anyway, so that was that.
I hear you.
And the only other semi-exciting thing that happened. So we were going to go to Amsterdam because Ava wanted to see the tulips.
Oh yeah, it's the right time of year.
But it was like a 2.5 hour train ride to Amsterdam, and the tulips weren't in Amsterdam. You had to go.
Yeah, they're out in the country.
Right.
Fields,
yeah. So we found a place in 30 minutes from
Did they have
Brussels
tulips?
that had it was like an old castle, and they had tulips, and we're like,
beautiful.
Great, we'll go there. So we got up early and we took the train. Again, lovely, easy peasy. Saw some beautiful tulips, took some pictures, got back on the train, and we're getting back into Brussels around lunchtime. Get off the train. Thousands of people in the streets, just everywhere.
Wow. What
was
like, going on?
Right. I'm like, is this just a Friday? Or is this is something happening?
Is there an event?
Well, it was May 1st. We did not realize it was May 1st. So it was May Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're a socialist
Did
country.
they have a maypole?
No, they did. So it was a dichotomy because we walk out and there's carnival rides and which weren't there that morning. Like
Right, like how they set I'm not getting on that carnival ride.
but there were carnival rides and like a huge bandstand with, bands playing and
Fun.
there was a whole area you could see of like white tents and we're like, oh, festival. Yay. We're thinking like food and crafts and whatever.
Right. What kind of festival was
So
it?
So it was Ava had gotten a headache from the pollen.
Oh.
after she
sniffed too many tulips.
Too many tulips.
Well, they'll go right up your nose.
So
Yeah,
she went to lay down and Chris and I are like, oh, we'll just go check it out. We'll let you know if it's any good.
Right.
So, and you had to go through like a security little thing. And so we walk through and we start walking around and we realize it wasn't like our kind of Labor Day festival with tchotchkes. No. This was a Labor Day. So each of the tents was like a union or humanitarian effort or something like that. Like it was
like a serious
It was
festival.
very, well, yes and no. Yes.
Yeah.
The tents were very serious, but there was beer everywhere too.
Oh, okay.
And like the whole thing carried on till the wee hours of the morning.
Wow. People
like all through the streets. So
Wow,
it
that's fun.
was similar to our Labor Day in that mostly people were partying.
right.
But there really was a
labor component.
a labor component to it, which was
interesting.
very interesting.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I was
No,
like funnel cake.
I was looking. Yeah, I know. I was looking for funnel cake, and I got labor union. So,
well, that's nice too.
but
it was educational.
Yes, it was a very interesting experience. That was kind of
Wow.
cool to like stumble because we weren't even thinking about what day it was or anything like that. So
And then you
that was
learned
interesting.
That's cool.
So May Day, did you guys do May baskets when you were a kid?
No,
I think it's a Midwestern thing because I thought everyone did. But yeah, like on May Day, you would make May baskets and and we did it in school too when we were like in elementary school, but you'd take like a little milk carton and you'd put candy and popcorn in it. And then you'd drop it off at your neighbor's house, or you'd put like a styrofoam cup with a pipe cleaner for a handle and make a little basket and put popcorn and candy and give it to your neighbor.
interesting.
Yeah. I saw that. I thought everyone did that, and I saw something a few years ago that was like, oh, that's like a Midwestern thing, and I was like,
Oh no,
Yeah, but
never did that.
we did that every year when I was a little kid. I mean,
Wow.
doesn't.
Like, so does that was it possible for you to get multiple presents on your stoop?
Yeah, like whoever neighbor, like you'd exchange them,
Oh, but
kind of like your
but like booing.
like booing, yeah.
But see, like with booing, you marked your door if you'd
Yeah.
already been booed.
Right. No, you could May basket.
You could May basket as many times as you want.
You can May basket as many May baskets as you wanted to make and exchange. I mean, I don't.
Was it a ding dong ditch situation where you rang the doorbell and ran?
When I delivered them, I was so little that I don't really remember.
Gotcha.
But we did do it in school. But like maybe you just make one and put, you bring it home with you.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, never did that.
Yeah, because you guys have all the Pennsylvania stuff. I finally have something.
You have something.
Finally have some local culture. Not just cottage cheese.
But it's good cottage
It's
cheese.
the best cottage cheese. It's so good. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. It's educational. We're learning about the whole world.
The whole world.
Customs.
Right.
Everyone's customs.
So very good. But yes, I ate my way through, rolled
Sounds
myself back onto a
awesome.
plane.
And Ava's home now
Ava's
from
home.
all of her adventures.
Yeah, I'm still tired,
Yeah, I bet.
but someday.
That's awesome.
It might just be a state of being at this point.
Yeah, perhaps. I feel you. So I'm a little tired because I'm like all or nothing.
Yes.
I mean,
you
I
had
get on a
you had
roll.
an all day.
I had an all week.
Oh my! Why the whole week?
Well, it started.
Was no one home?
No, it started on Saturday. My husband wanted to clean out the garage. He's like, I just need you to clean out the garage with me for a couple hours. And we threw away so much crap, and it felt so good that I kind of went on a tear.
Oh.
And I hired this guy, and he came, and like all those blue chairs in my basement that we used to sit on. I think the tiny table is still down there. case we need
Can't get rid of the tiny table.
It's
got history.
It's got history, exactly. It's got storied history. But anyway, oh my God, I purged so much stuff. And then when we were all done, because we haven't had a cleaning lady or cleaning people in years, I was like, I'm going to hire a cleaning service. So I did, and they were like, we can come tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, crap. Then you have to clean for the cleaners.
Have to clean for the cleaners, yes.
And I decided, I'm like, okay, I've gotten rid of so much stuff. We're going top to bottom. We're going, we're cleaning the whole house. And so I even like went into my kids that don't live here anyore's room, and like, oh my God, because when we had a cleaning lady person that was like 5 years ago, I was always like, don't go in there. Like, okay.
So it's been a while.
You don't want to go in there. I won't go in there. Like, no one's going in there.
There's no need to go.
They're disgusting. Like, yeah. Anyway, so
nobody needs to be exposed to that.
Nobody needs. I'm like, yeah. So I pre-dusted, like, I just threw away trash in their room. Like, everyone in my family has lots of spare change and a lot of cords.
Cords are insane.
Everywhere. Like, everyone has like 25 cords in their room.
Yet no one can find a cord.
And then you could go and buy one because you can't find one.
And they steal my cords.
And I do the same thing. But so yeah, this house has like 500 cords. If you need a cord.
With all the ends.
Exactly. And nobody knows what they go to.
I know. Oh no one's ever marked them. I used to take masking tape and like, wrap it so it was like a little flag and write what was on it.
You should put that in the Tate Museum.
It would have been in the Tate Museum. That would have been a perfect display for the Tate Museum.
See, tape
perfect use of tape.
Tape is more than just holding paper together.
I might open a tape museum because I've got some fantastic ideas for this.
You know more about adhesives than
I
anyone
do.
know.
I'm big on adhesives. Anyway, you were saying.
So I went and pre-cleaned. And I pre-dusted a little bit. I just, I vacuumed because I was like, oh God, like this is bad. Anyway, I did my best. But yeah, they said they're coming the next day. So anyway, they come, there's 3 of them. And the lady that runs the service, she's like, usually the first clean is like a deep clean and we send an extra person and it's like 2.5 hours. Well, they sent 3 people and they were here for like over 4 hours. And I'm like, oh God, like, I guess, it looks great now. But anyway, so today I go to text the lady. I'm like, yeah, I think I want you back again, like maybe in 2 weeks. And I haven't heard from her. And I'm like, are they like, we are not going back there?
Like, the horrors.
They're like, we have seen things that we don't want to talk about and we're not going back there. But anyway, so it was, in a way, it felt really good. It was also, inspired a lot of shame. There's a lot of feelings. Like when we were all done, and then I'm like, oh, 4 hours. Like they said 2.5 to 3. Yeah, 3 people. Anyway, but it's clean.
Yeah.
But it's clean.
It's clean.
That's excellent.
And I got rid of so much stuff. And it felt good. And then today I went through my old socks and underwear, and I just took a big trash bag, and I am feeling.
Wow.
You really are.
I am feeling the
You're
power.
going deep.
I am. Yes.
That's awesome.
I know. It feels so good.
Do you have like
and I'm like, what can I throw away next?
Do you have a closet? So I have this closet. It's the upstairs hall closet.
And is it with all the stuff?
Where things go to disappear.
Right.
So like it has like expired kids medicine.
Oh, I did that. I did supplements today.
What?
I threw out supplements that expired in like 2023.
Wait.
So
yeah,
when the kids were little and they had to take children's medicines, right?
Oh, right.
Yes.
So like one shelf of this upstairs hall closet had all the kids medicines because they took different medicines than Chris and I, right?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Right. But
they're still there.
They're still there.
Yeah, no. I did some. I've only scratched the surface on that kind of stuff.
The Benadryl. It's all still there. I'll get to it at some point. But it's very easy to shut that door.
Do you have like the booger sucker for their baby nose?
Yeah. There must be like 4 heating pads that are missing the cover that you can't really use anymore.
But you're like, but I don't want to throw it. They're good. They're still good.
There's like, I'm sure there's a humidifier or 2 in there. There's some luggage. There's blankets for beds that we don't have that size anymore.
Right. But they're good. They're still good. You don't want to throw that out. No, so
You never know when you're going to need a twin blanket.
I have a guy, and he hauls away junk, but he also will donate it and recycle it for you.
Yeah.
So I did not feel, and he's super nice. He's like, like now your stuff can bless others. And I'm like, yes. I
So you felt good
Say,
physically and spiritually.
I did. I felt so, I've released it. I've released what no longer serves me, and I've blessed others.
Yeah.
And then I humiliated myself with the cleaning people. But
I don't think I can donate the expired medicine, though. I think that just has to go in a bag.
Kind of like my old underwear. Like I was like,
It's like, no one wants this.
No one wants this. This is going in the trash. And I don't like putting things. I don't like putting things in the landfill. I do feel guilty about it.
I do too.
Like somewhere, like where's it all gonna go?
I got the baby nail clippers, which probably aren't sharp ananymore.
Right? Yeah. No babies.
But can you sharpen those? You didn't. You're looking at me, Aaron, like I'm crazy.
What?
You don't have the little baby nail clippers?
Yeah, I probably have them somewhere. I don't know where. When they're little teeny
tiny, and they scratch. You have to keep their nails short
because they scratch their little faces when they're babies.
Yes, I remember this.
And they make the special nail clippers that have the teeny tiny blades, but a big honking handle, so that like
so you can put your big fat fingers around.
Yeah, you're not slipping and cutting the tips of their fingers off. Aaron's like, you're looking at me like you have no idea what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to remember this.
I
contraption.
Did you have the snot?
No,
the booger sucker?
The booger sucker?
That.
Yeah. Did you have the kind that you put in your mouth to suck the boogers out, or did you have the bulb kind?
I had the bulb. What's put in your mouth? What? What?
There's like a Swedish kind.
I'm Swedish, but I've never seen that. I only know the bulb
you don't
kind.
like suck the boogers in your mouth, but it's
I won't.
The way it's set up is the suction. There's several tubes. The one tube goes in the kid's nose, and the other one you literally use your own suction instead of the bulb.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. No, I'm just asking.
I'm sure they're not close to each other, but I still don't want to. Yeah.
And for their nails, we had long sleeves that pulled over their fingers.
Oh, yeah. The little babies have those.
True. But like you still have to cut their little nails, and they're so soft
they're
and
like
tiny.
paper thin, too. They're
I don't
really
remember
tiny.
this contraption.
They're really
You don't, yeah.
thin.
I have a few. I can bring one in and show you.
She'll bring you one. You can have it.
Even if we
unless
had
you're
them,
keeping that, you might need
I
it.
have no idea where they would be.
At this point, I might have grandkids soon, so
Right. Grandma Leslie will cut your fingernails, the baby nails.
I can't see, but we'll be fine.
I got you covered.
Don't let her give the baby Tylenol. Don't.
No meds.
Tylenol from 2003.
Yeah, like gripe water, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah, maybe you probably don't need that anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I need the gripe water. Although maybe I do.
Maybe you do. Maybe
it works
it'll make you feel better.
Perhaps I should try it.
Maybe you're just a little gassy.
I am a little gassy. Maybe the grape water will help. I never thought about drinking it, but there it is.
You could probably just drink the whole bottle. It's probably an adult
It's non-toxic. It's fine.
Just drink the whole bottle when you're feeling.
Yeah.
It's like a syrup.
Yeah. Well, that's better that way. Put in my coffee. It'd be great.
Right. Yeah. Set you up for the day.
Yes. So no, Aaron, you don't have a closet like that?
No.
Aaron's like, no, you guys are crazy.
No. Yeah.
I do. I mean, I've only scratched the surface. There's so much more. But now I'm on a roll. I have the momentum. Like wake up early. Like what can I throw away next?
Well, that's what you need. See, that's the thing about the closet. I open it and I go, oh, this can wait.
Yeah.
And then I just shut the door.
My whole basement was like that for many, many years. I'd be like, I can't even, like, I don't know where to start.
No, our basement's in pretty good shape because I have all the instruments. Like that's where the band stuff is. So all the speakers and instruments like that. It's set up more like a studio anyway.
That's cool.
But no, I just have I have to go there someday. Just not yet.
Yeah.
Someday. It's better than, I will say, at least I only have the one closet. I've described my parents' house to you.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a time
frog.
capsule. Yeah, and the frog. And I've told you about the teeth in the basement.
Teeth? No.
That sounds familiar.
Did you?
Teeth. They're not actual teeth. They're the plaster casts.
Oh,
when you would go to the orthodontist and they would
your
do
dad's
the,
an orthodontist.
Yes, they would do.
So he has your.
You probably have
box.
yours.
I have a box with those in my basement.
So you have one box
you can see
of your own teeth. Keep in mind, orthodontists gave you a box of your teeth and kept a box of your teeth.
Oh, they kept. So you have all the teeth.
We have everybody's teeth.
Oh my God.
And little green boxes. Those little green boxes you got them in. Yeah, there's like thousands of little green boxes full of plaster teeth in my parents' basement.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's gotta go.
That sounds like a serial killer. Like
Could sell that on eBay for a lot of money.
That's probably true.
somebody could like decorate their house in like plaster teeth.
Like their
it'd be
basement's
very avant-garde.
Their basement's fantastic because you got the thousands of teeth. You've got a Hawaiian pinball machine.
You could donate them to the Tate Museum for
Well, that's
an
what I'm
exhibit.
thinking. You know what? Next time I go, I'm taking them in a sack.
Yes.
How do I check
They'll
that on
make
the
a
plane?
really
I'm not
cool
sure, but we'll
exhibit
figure
at
it out.
the Tate Museum.
I just stack
Everyone
them
will be
around.
talking
That
about
would have been
it.
a perfect exhibit.
Yes.
Maybe I'll put them in my tape museum.
Maybe you should apply. Maybe you should take some tape.
I'm gonna tape
and
them all
the
together.
teeth
Oh,
and
how
tape them all
they
together.
couldn't turn you down.
And apply for an exhibit at the Tate Museum. I bet you get in.
It's going in my own tape museum.
Okay.
I'm not sending it away now. I've decided.
You're not sending it to Tate?
It's just everywhere. Yeah.
Them.
And then, so there's the pinball machine with the hula girl that, like, when you hit
awesome.
certain things, she
Oh, I
does the
love
hula,
that.
and then the monkey climbs up the palm tree.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
And then we have an Apple IIe
oh,
computer,
is that the original?
and we've looked multiple times to see how much those are worth. Unfortunately, it's worth quite a bit if you have the original manual,
Yeah, but you don't.
but I don't. We have like a
Who
printed
knew?
copy of the manual, but not the original
Yeah.
manual. So it's
You
not
always have
worth
to
a
have
lot.
like in the original packaging,
But
all
it
that stuff.
starts up and it gets the little green cursor that
Yeah.
Oh my
blinks.
gosh.
It works.
That's pretty cool. Well, that could be in a museum.
My tape museum. I don't know how I'm going
That'd
to
be
tape that.
Tape and history. Tape and.
No, it's just going to be tape. So, I mean, it's only going to be one room, but it's still
Okay.
just tape.
All right. I'm in.
Maybe tape and ice cream.
Okay. That'd be a refreshment stand. Like a,
'Cause I like ice
Would be
cream.
a snack bar. The Tape Museum.
And pudding.
Oh,
Yes.
Excuse me. Lola needs to go out.
Oh, Lola needs to go out. Lola, she's been so quiet tonight.
I heard her snoring earlier.
Maybe it's just Christine gets her welled up.
She licks her.
She does lick Christine.
Oh, so I did a thing.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I am a level 2 graduate
Of?
the WSET.
What is that?
It is the Wine and Spirits Education something. Anyway, it's an international.
So you're very proud of this award?
Yet we have
Of the...
They just call it WSET. I don't know what the T stands for.
Okay.
But anyway, Wine and
Table.
Spirits. Something, I don't know. I have a book somewhere. Anyway, so my husband and I, we went to the Capital Wine School, and this was last year sometime. We did this 1-day class, and we passed level 1. I may have told you, but anyways, this level 1 of this wine class. And a lot of people that own, restaurant people, bartenders, people that like wine, or, there's different kinds of people, like, because your class goes around and tells you who they are. And some of the people are just like, oh, I like to travel and I like wine. And some of them are like, oh, I own a restaurant. And we passed level 1. And what level 1 was 1 day. And I passed. I got the higher score.
What do you have to do to pass?
There's a test. And they mail the test to London and score it by hand. It's like a test where you fill in the little circles. Yeah, the circles with your pencil.
Could you give me an example of what would be on the test?
So level 1 was a lot easier, but level 1 was basic stuff about wine, like the process. What is the process of making a red wine versus a white wine?
Okay.
Or,
Oh, interesting. Okay.
what are some of the basic grapes? Level 1 was pretty basic, and I got a 91, which is with honors or something. Anyway,
Nice.
so.
Level 2.
So we signed up for level 2. So we did this all winter. We went once a week on Wednesday nights, and it was a 3-hour class for 8 classes.
Okay.
And, they go through, it's 18 primary grapes and 27 other grapes all over the world. And it's a lot. And it's, and there's wine tasting. There's wine tastings in both classes. But the first class is like how to taste wine and how to pair wine with food and like kind of basic stuff. And then the second one, that was much longer, you go through all these different grapes, and you have to know what regions where they're grown in, and how the different ways that, a certain grape from a certain, why things taste the way they taste, and you need to know like what the Adelaide Valley in Australia, what are the 2 primary grapes and what do they taste like?
Oh, interesting.
So,
okay.
Which was cool, except it was a lot. Like, and some of them, like, the primary grapes I kind of knew mostly. Like, there's, it's Chardonnay and, just the ones you've heard of.
Right.
But then when you get to the when the 18 and when you get to like the 27 grapes, they're like random places all over the world, very specific. It's a lot of geography and it's a lot of agriculture, because you have to know, like, what would, if it was a southern facing mountain in the Loire Valley, with a, this aspect, like, what would you expect the grapes to taste like?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Like, because just the way the grapes ripen, it makes the wine different. So anyway, so it was kind of hard. And we actually had to study for it. And when we were in Puerto Rico, I made flashcards. Like, I haven't made flashcards since I was in college.
Wow.
So, and we were quizzing ourselves. And anyway, but by the time, and I learned, they said, okay, focus on the 18 primary grapes. And I'm like, okay, I got those. Like, that's fine. And I know the regions. But it's easier to study like a region like you've been to or you know something about. But when they say Margaret River in Australia,
right,
like that means nothing to me.
you.
Like
Right.
I don't have and so there were a lot of them like that, like just super random places in the world, and trying to remember.
Were there any things on the test about the Virginia grapes?
No, it's international.
Because we're kind of new.
Yeah, no, this is, the only thing in the U.S. was California, but you had to know like the Napa, it was obviously Napa and Sonoma, but there's even sub-regions of California, like
Gotcha.
Calistoga and, things that very small, like tiny little regions, and they were on the test.
Okay.
So, and why I think Sonoma is cooler than Napa, or now that I've taken the test, I only remember so much. But
right, you crammed, and
I
now
totally
it's over.
crammed. And some of it stuck, and some of it is like, and by the end, right before the test, I'm like, especially some of the South Africa and Australia were like, these places, I have no, like the Europe, I know that geography. I have.
You had no context.
Yeah, I have. It's easier when you have context. Like anything, if you don't have context, it's kind of like when you guys were talking about, like, do you like history or you don't? Like, if it's just memorizing dates and facts, like, it's really dry.
Right.
So anyway, at some point, I was like, you know what? I know what I know.
It is. Yeah.
And it is. And anyway, so we took the test. And the test was hard, but we knew that you can miss a lot and still pass.
Okay.
So we were both like, I'm pretty sure I passed. So we got our scores this week.
How'd you do?
I passed with merit.
Ooh, okay.
And Kevin got 2 percentage points higher than me. And before I beat him last time, so I was kind of like disappointed about that. But he studied really hard.
Okay.
So I was sitting next to him in the test. They were probably like, "Oh, Kevin, I couldn't see his paper." There's 2 answers.
He had his arm.
Yeah,
he had his arm around it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no.
So so is this like a certification?
Kind of. Yeah, yeah. We have a cert. I mean, I'm not really going to use it for. So anyway, we talked about. Oh, and they snail mail your results to London,
right?
And they grade them, and so it takes like 3 weeks to get your score. So I just got it.
So is that the end? You said it's level 1 and level 2. Is there a level 3?
There's level 3 and level 4.
Oh, wow.
So I think it's like level 10 is like a sommelier, but we're not doing that. But
so you're doing this just for fun, or you're doing this as part of the business that
both,
you guys? Okay.
Yeah. So we're starting like a golf and grapes, golf wine tourism thing in Europe, and like could be anywhere. So that was part of it for some credibility, and that it's just fun too. But anyway, so yeah, there's tastings and everything. But when you go to level 3, you don't have to do. They would give you a wine, and you would have to. So one of the things we had to do was, and it was driving me crazy. So because my husband was taking this very seriously, and was practicing. So every time, and so we drank some different wines that we haven't had because, we needed to know what a Nebbiolo is like, or, this wine from the Loire Valley or whatever, which is fun and cool. But there's a whole way that wine people evaluate a wine, and we had to do that, and we had to practice. So every time, my husband's like, what do you think? Is it ruby? Is it garnet? Is it claret? He's evaluating, and he's like, what are you getting on the nose? And I'm like, I just want to have a glass of wine.
Can I just drink this in peace?
Yeah. And he's like, what do you think? Are the flavors pronounced? How long do you think the finish is? Because there's a whole way, and we did this in our class. Like every wine we would taste, we'd go through this process. And so I know how to, how people rate wines. Like, I don't know if I would do it well, but I know how to do it.
Right.
Which is kind of cool. Except for like, oh my God, can't we just, like every
the test
time.
was hard. Can we just drink?
Right. Can we just, can we stop overanalyzing? And then we go out to dinner, and he's like, he's
using his skills.
Yes, he is using his skills, which is great. But he's like, okay, this, because when you read a wine list and it just says Loire Valley, like we know how to read the label now. We know what like all the DOC and the like all those terms mean, and then they made my head spin, and like I'm like, oh my God, make it stop. But anyway, it was fun. But I don't think I want to do level 3, because that one you actually have to taste wine, and you would have to say like, I think this is a Chenin Blanc from, you don't have to be like, oh, from this vineyard, but you're like, I think this is a French, and I think it's, or I think this cab is maybe aged in oak and has, secondary flavors of this or whatever. And I think that sounds hard. So, and also that one's a lot of, I think it's, I forget, the class is intense. Like maybe it's every weekend for,
Yeah, that's interesting.
Anyway, so that's what so now I'm if you have questions about wine.
There's a lot of vineyards around us now. And,
right.
And
tons.
We've gone to different places and done tastings for different reasons, but it's like wine. It's like, with me, it's like twins. Like if you see twins standing next to each other, you could tell them apart. Like for instance, like this one was in oak and this one was in steel. Right. And if they tell me that and I'm tasting it and I'm I get it. I get it. But if someone just walked up to me and handed me a glass and said, was this oak or steel? I'd be like, the tall twin.
Right. Because it's,
you're guessing. You know what I mean? Well,
Yeah.
If
you went through this class, you would know.
Oh.
But you would be exhausted, but you would know.
You wouldn't enjoy wine anymore.
You'd be like, oh my God.
But you would know all about it.
You're like, just make it stop.
That's impressive, though. That's cool.
Let me just drink something without thinking about it. But that's the way I used to drink wine.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason. But anyway, so that was the thing I've been working on that I'm done with, and I'm happy that I'm done. I'm glad I did it.
Oh, yay.
But
so like in your business, can you tout that you were like certified in this when you advertise?
I suppose we could. Yeah.
That would be excellent.
Yes. Would like that we know something about. But what I wish I would have, even just some of my recent travelers, because I went to a lot of vineyards, and we, last year we went to the whole region in Portugal, the Douro region. And we went to the wineries and we did all the tastings, but I didn't know then, like now I know why, because the guy was explaining, oh, like the grapes on this side of the mountain are like this, and the grapes on this side of the mountain are like that. And now I know, because we had to learn all the science of why, and I know that. And now if I went there today, it wouldn't have gone in one ear and out the other like it did the first time. I was like, yeah.
Sure.
But now I've learned a lot about viticulture and,
well,
yeah.
Excellent.
So, anyway, so that's exciting.
It's always good to keep learning.
It is good to keep learning. Whatever it is, doesn't matter.
Whatever it is.
But anyway, so now that I've learned, I'm done. I'm done learning for a while.
I'm done with that. I get you.
Yeah.
You need a little palate cleanser of
do
like
need
maybe a reality show or something.
Right. I need to do something really stupid. I'm like, do you have like some trash TV and
something that I just don't have to think about.
Right. Something like just completely mindless to help me reset.
Oh, if you do need some trash TV, not even trash TV, just some entertaining TV.
I'm all ears.
There's a, did I tell you about this already? I may have told. I'm sorry. So stop me if I have.
Roseanne's sister.
Yeah. The Big Mistakes.
What's it called? The Big Mistakes.
Oh my gosh, love it! It's like I watched the whole thing now. Love it.
And Netflix.
Yes.
Okay.
Watch it.
I'm watching Outlander on Netflix right now.
Oh my goodness! So I used to be a big Outlander. I used to be a big Outlander fan.
Yeah.
I made it through, although that first season at the end was a little much. It's things you don't want to.
Right, it's pretty graphic and
things you wish you never knew.
I don't have to worry about that.
I know, but still, I'm just saying.
It's
for anyone who's
disturbing.
listening, it's very disturbing. But I got through like maybe 2.5, 3 seasons, and then I was like, oh, for the love of Pete, can we just? It's way too long.
I started watching it years ago, and I don't remember how. It was so long ago that I didn't remember anything. So, and then my girlfriend was talking about. She was just watching it. I'm like, that was good, and I don't remember why I stopped watching it. And it was probably because it was too damn long.
Yeah, it was just. Yeah, I just stopped. I couldn't do it.
I'm in where they're in Versailles right now.
Okay. The premise of the show is actually very cool. That they're in Scotland, and it was a husband and wife on their honeymoon
in like that
right after the war,
World War II,
right after World War II, and
they're British,
and she's very much into. She was a nurse during the war, and she's very much into like healing and natural herbs and things like that. Yeah. And he's an historian. And they find a circle of stones, like a small Stonehenge type thing. Yeah. And she, I say in quotes, falls through the stones, meaning she touches the stone and then is sent back in history. But she knows all these things like that modern medicine. Yeah. And she knows all about the history. And she knows
what happened to all these people that she goes back. Like she knows that like they all died in the war.
So the premise is fabulous. Yeah. The premise of the show is really cool.
And it's really well done.
And it's beautiful. Yeah. It's gorgeous. But yeah, they dragged that puppy out. Like it got to the point where you're just like, okay.
Yeah, I can't remember if I'm in 2 or 3, which season it is. But anyway, I'm still with it. But I'm like, now I'm looking, I'm like, oh God, 7 seasons.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
A little too much. Yeah. I couldn't last.
So I'll let you know if I make it through or if I get tired. Because at some point that happened to me with like Homeland and Scandal, like shows I really liked, but somehow I stopped and then I couldn't figure out where I left off.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
that's the truth. That happens. Yeah. Because now that you can binge a show and you can watch like 8, 9 episodes.
Right. You don't have to.
In a weekend, you can't, by the time they release the next season, like, a year later, you're like, did I watch that show?
Exactly. And like, what happened? Or like you forget, and then you forget to watch it again. So at that point, it's like, that was like a few years ago. And I don't really remember what happened when I stopped watching. So now I don't even know where to start.
I have to wait till the show's been canceled.
Right. Exactly. Like 10 years later, I'm like, oh, that's a good show.
I can watch the whole thing at once and then just be done.
Yeah, that's better for me. Although it does hang, I never do that. Like I don't. Well, actually, Emily in Paris, I think, is still making episodes, and I do watch that.
But that one you don't really need
that
to
one you don't
remember.
have to think too hard. It's just
that's not a that's
it's
another
very lighthearted and fun.
That's a good palate cleanser.
Exactly. That's what I need. I need it after I need to get, like just sit on the couch with a glass of wine that I'm not analyzing and watch like Emily in Paris. Yeah, it's perfect. That's my speed. Yeah.
Or we can watch Aaron's Stonehouse building guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because there's like no backstory.
That's true.
He's just building a house.
And he doesn't talk.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't realize he didn't talk.
I thought he doesn't explain
so it's
it.
just a visual.
I mean, at the very end, he usually says maybe a minute's worth of
something.
I just built a house.
Is there like music or anything?
Sometimes he puts a sound like a.
Is this YouTube or what's this on? Okay, Aaron's a big YouTube guy.
It's more like a soundtrack to it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very cinematic. At least his is.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm not poo-pooing
No,
it.
I know.
I'm just saying that might be a good palate cleanser.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
It is very.
There's no story to follow.
Nothing to follow. Yeah, I can
The
fall
story
asleep.
is
That's a
build a
problem
house.
too.
Yeah.
That's a problem too when those episodes get really long. You're like, okay, I'll just stay up so I can like get through this faster, and then I fall asleep, and then I don't know what happened.
That's true. And you're like, do I
the
bother?
next day, I'm like, I'm just giving up.
But I do like watching things. Like I love watching the guy mow the grass. Speaking of mowing in the dark, there's a guy who
There's a
finds
couple of them.
Yeah, that finds the overgrown houses and he just mows the grass. I love watching him mow the grass and using the edger and the blower, and it gets it all cleaned up.
Blades.
It's called Blades.
Al Blades.
Al Blades.
There's one also called SB Mowing.
Yeah, SB Mowing.
SB Mowing.
SB out. Yeah, he does the little peace symbol.
It's a show about mowing.
Yeah, they
They're
find
like clips. It's not like a whole show. It's like it's like a 5 minute
like a whole show.
It's like
no. Al Blades is an hour long.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like
it's an hour long lawn mowing show.
Yes.
You can watch in clips of like where they speed
There's
it up.
millions of subscribers.
Yes.
Really?
It's very calming to watch somebody. It's the idea of transformation.
Oh, I love that.
And,
I get that.
It doesn't matter if it's a house or if it's a
right,
lawn
but you're like, oh, it was a mess, and now
whatever.
it's beautiful, and I feel so good.
And that's why he has 100 area. That's why he has over 1 million subscribers, because he'll go up to any lawn that needs help.
Oh, that's nice. And he's just a nice guy that just does that.
And mows their lawn.
Okay, maybe that's
I'm
my
telling you,
palate
it's
cleanser.
fantastic.
Okay, all right, put that in the group chat because I won't remember.
I'll put it in.
All right.
The one I watch is SB Mowing because he speeds it up and does little clips.
Okay, put the mowing shows and the whatever that show is with the Roseanne sister.
Okay.
I keep
interesting
the name.
YouTube channels that are out there for relaxation.
There's something for everyone.
And I guess that's a Instagram one where the person puts the paint on the board, like we're on a table or something like that, and then they'll put another board or something like that, and they'll like make it have designs. I'll have to put it in the chat.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot of art ones out there as well.
Oh, I watch a lot of the art ones.
Yeah,
so I love to watch people paint. I do that for fun.
So then you would like the mowing guy,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's very relaxing and very fulfilling at the end.
Oh, good.
Because you didn't like you almost feel like you did it.
Oh, really?
Like you know how you feel after you cleaned out your
Yes.
house? That's how you feel after you watch these
I
guys
had a
mowing
high.
lawn.
I was high on life.
It's
I
great.
was feeling so good. I was like, who am I? Maybe there's potential there that I didn't know about. Maybe there's hope yet.
It's great.
It is great. Yeah. Because boy, it was years I would walk in that basement. I'm like, I just can't. I don't know where to start. I turn right out. I'm like, I don't need to go down there.
Right. You shut the door.
I shut the door. And that was the beauty of it for a long time. I'm like, I don't care what goes down, but whatever happens down there is not my problem. I shut the door. But now that life isn't as crazy, we might actually go down in our basement if it was nicer.
Is the cuckoo clock still down there though?
It is.
She has a fantastic cuckoo clock.
I have, it's the something motion clock.
But it plays like 70s music.
It plays Close the Window, Come Alive, and Rainy Days and Mondays Always Get Me Down.
Yeah, it's great.
Instrumental, and with like little silver people that are in purple and green outfits and playing instruments, and the instruments light up. Yeah, it's
great.
We got it as a wedding present. We got it as a wedding present from my husband's grandmother, who picked out special for us.
Look how you're choking. Picked it out special.
And we opened it up, and he called his brother who got married the year before, and he said, "What did she give you for a wedding present?" And he said, "I don't know, cash, I guess."
And you're like, damn, we could have had cash.
So we used to be on the mantle when we first got married because
nice, though. Did you listen to Rainy Days and Mondays Always Get Me Down?
All day
long.
All day long.
Yeah, that would get a little old.
Yeah. Yeah, close the window, come alive, and it will be all right. Is that Crystal Gale, maybe? Someone like that.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Close the window, come alive. Yeah,
and it will be all right. Yeah, I know. When you first said it, it didn't register, but now I know.
Let it all begin. Learn how to pretend.
It's very soap opera-y, like, because it's kind of sad.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There's one other. I haven't listened to it in a while. Anyway.
Got to break it out.
Yeah. Leslie's seen it. Aaron, you'll have to come see the clock sometime.
You got to move it upstairs again.
Maybe we'll put it. Well, yeah, we might do a little remodeling.
She's like, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And it's plastic that looks like wood. It's very nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah. And it wasn't cheap.
So, I never would have assumed it was cheap.
Yeah. So anyway.
It's a marvel.
It is a marvel, yes. And my mom, who never says anything, she would never say anything bad when she saw it, and it was over our mantle. She said, "It's interesting."
Indeed.
Like, it is interesting.
There you go.
I don't think I'm not, it's one of like those things like your frog doll.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if we'll ever be able to part with it.
No.
I just don't, emotionally, there's an attachment, but.
My frog Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
She is.
Well, very good. Whew. We've
all right.
covered a lot of ground tonight.
We have, and we were like, I don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah.
But
we always do find a way.
We always do. We find a way.
We find
Where there's
a way.
a will, there's a way.
Well, on that happy note.
All right. Happy note.
Thank you all for joining us for the latest episode of The Set List of Life. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.